click on explode and
click on the object and click explode. Oh, click explode and then select the object. You can specify the object first, or you can specify the object afterwards. It's the same, right? So this is exploded now. Like, let's go back to 100% magnification. Now, so guys, let's look at the top view and see which surfaces are visible here. So what can you see from the top view? Will appear as a circle, right? Just a circle here. So this circle is in the middle of the object. كلنا متفقين على هذا, right? موافقين. So it's in the middle of the object. How can I make a circle in the middle of the object? Easy. من المidpoint إلى المidpoint. طبعا the midpoint of this line will be the middle of the object, right? It's a circle. Its diameter القطر هي 30, right? So يا اخوان, you have some options here. You have circle radius, center radius, but you have center diameter. You can just click here and say directly the diameter 30. Okay?
Then trim.
Right? Trim, actually we don't need this. We can just delete it. But I will keep it because I will need it later. Let me just move this one to the projections layer because هذه للمساعدة بس, it's just to help me, right? So we made the circle. What's the next thing that we can see?
The
we
object.
can see this whole thing. It's a rectangle, right? This rectangle is 42 and 52, right? So what should I do here?
Rectangle.
Rectangle.
42.
52, 42?
No.
No.
It's 42, 52.
Always keep in mind, this is your x, this is your y. It's 42 and 52, okay? So rectangle 42 and 52. Okay? Now again, I need to put this center of the rectangle into the this is in the middle, right? How can I do that? Right? I need to catch it from the middle of the rectangle. I cannot catch it from the sides, right? Yani, do you understand? If I say, you said move, right? Move, but move from where? Al base point. Do I catch it from here? Or here? Or here? Or here? No. I want this to be in the middle. So what should I do? Let me make a line like this. And let me just select all of this and say move. And now I can catch it from the middle here and put it in the middle there, right? And then I can just delete this line. Good? Clear?
Clear.
All right. What else can we see? We can see this surface, right? Two surfaces. But we have a problem here. We don't know this distance. We don't know this distance. How can we get this distance? Isqaq, right? So now finally we need the isqaq. And we need it from this surface. هذا هو السطح, right? This is the surface. The unknown surface, right? السطح الغير معروف. Right? So for isqaq, of course, I should go to my For isqat, I should go to my projections layer and I need to make that miter line now, right? فآخر شيء هنا وأول شيء هنا, right? Trim. Okay? And then make a line على الزاوية 45, right? Tab, يضغط tab, and now you can give it any length you want, right? The proof that you are correct, if you take this line up here and you take from here, you turn it 90 degrees, you see, it is going to the end of this object. نهاية الجسم هنا هي نهاية الجسم هنا. هذا 100 وهذا 100, right? So this is the proof that you are right. الآن يا أخوان, we want to take the projection from this surface, the unknown surface, right? So بداية السطح نهاية السطح, right? This is السطح هي بين هذه وهذه. It's between these two. Is this clear? The surface is between this projection and this projection. Is this clear?
Yes.
Now let me just extend these projections. Let me bring them here. Let me bring them here. Right? Everyone knows how to use the extend command. Extend is the opposite of trim. Okay? If you don't know how to use the extend command, you see here, this is trim, but if you click, there is extend. Trim يقطع and extend يوصل, right? So extend. Like trim, extend, first of all, it needs the border, the boundary. Where do I need to go, right? But if I don't give it anything, بالمثال, if I don't give it anything, and I just press enter again, right? So I said EX, extend, enter, enter. It will just go to the next thing, الشيء التالي, right? Whatever is coming afterwards, right? So guys, this is هذا الطول here, this distance, this distance here. Okay? It is this distance. And you can check here, if you go to measure distance and you measure from here to here, what do we see? 66, right? And if we go down here and we say again, measure the distance from here to here, you see it's 66.
56.
Now one student can say that, oh well, you know, why do I need isqata? I could just measure 66 here and make 66 there. صح? Definitely you can do that. That's not wrong. That's correct. But what if you were making this on paper? Then maybe it's harder to measure. Maybe it's 66 point something something, right? So on paper it's easier to use isqata. Alright? But here on AutoCAD you can measure it and you can just make it over there. Right? So what will I do? I can just trim this line and just make it again. Why? Why make it again? Because I want to offset it. I want to offset just this part, not the whole thing. Right? So offset by 9. Alright? And then so I made this surface. Now how can I make it on the other side? I could just take all of this and copy, but catch it from where?
From the middle.
From the middle. And I made the other surface. So done with these surfaces. Now comes the tricky part. Can I make this surface? This and this? Do I know this distance? I don't have this distance. I don't have this distance. So I can take it from here. Isqat. Or you could just measure it. If you measure it, measure distance, it says 16.0667, right? So this is approximate, yani this is
16.
it's not a perfect number, right? It's not a whole number. Okay? So let me just take an isqat, because if I was doing it on paper, I could do it using isqata. Actually, there's another easy way to do it, you know. If I just take this and I copy it and then I rotate it, خلاص, I got the distance. Do you understand what I did? Guys? I want this distance, right? Let me just copy it. Why even take an isqat, right? And of course, I know that up there it's going to be rotated, right? So let me just rotate it by 90 degrees. This is the distance that I want. Let me take this line. Let me move it from here and put it where? In the middle. This is the distance that I want. لو تأخذون إسقاط, if you take an إسقاط from here, it's very close, right? And if you come down, you see where it falls? Exactly on this point. طبعا. I use this line to make that line. So of course it will fall on that point. Right? So this is the distance. طيب. But what is the width?
30.
30.
30. Right? So what I want is a line. So I don't need these isqatat anymore now, right? I can just delete them. I don't need these isqatat anymore. So let me make a line of 30, right? And again, move from the middle, up right? And then I can just copy this line here and there and delete it. I got it. I got this surface. Right?
And I can copy it in the another.
And you can copy it to the other side as well. هل يوجد شيء هنا?
Yes.
Is there something here?
No.
No.
There is nothing here actually. Look in the picture. There is nothing here and nothing here. This edge is actually at a distance of 10. Right? So if you say there is an edge here, actually this edge is at a distance of 10, like that. There are many ways to make the same thing. There is nothing here, there is nothing here. Right? All of these moves I have to repeat on the other side.
Just copy it.
Mirror. There is a command called mirror, al-aks. So if I go here, you see this command? Mirror. Mirror will create, what does mirror do? Look at mirror.
Create a mirror, copy or select object.
You see, mirror. Look at what mirror does. You see that? If you give it the one side, it will create a mirror image, aks, of it on the other side. But to use mirror, you must have a khatt tanadhur. You must have a mirror line, a symmetry line. Okay? Khatt tanadhur. So here I can say mirror, and what do I want to mirror? This and this and this. These are the things that I want to mirror, right? Everything else I have already. Enter. What is the khatt tanadhur here? The center line, the green line. And then you just trim. So you didn't have to do all those things again. Right? This finishes the visible lines everywhere, but there are some hidden lines. Right? There are some hidden lines. بالمثال, if you remember here, is there a hidden line here? By the way, this line doesn't look hidden right now. What should I do? LTS. LTS. اضغط LTS. Line type scale. حولها إلى 10, right? Or try 15. That's better. LTS. Now this hidden line, actually there is no hidden line here. There is a hidden line because of this surface and this surface. So how can I make those two hidden lines? Offset by 6. Isqat is not necessary because I know this 12, right? So offset by 6. 6 here and 6 there. And as soon as you offset, you see something. Oh, this is bigger, right? What do I need to do?
Trim.
I need to trim this, right? But remember what you said here, guys? هذا السطح هي هذه. It's this surface. It's not 30, you can see. It's smaller than 30. How can I know how much it is? Well, I can take a projection. Now, this is the end of that surface. Okay? That surface starts from here and ends here. Finished? Trim what? Trim this. You remember I told you that all of this was one surface, curved surface?
Yes.
هذا جزء من المنحنى. This is a curve that you can see. Okay. Now we are done with the visible lines completely. The hidden lines, well, you have a class, so I suppose I should leave the hidden lines, right? Leave them or make them? There will be a hidden line بسبب هذا السطح, because of this surface here, right? So this surface is 40. What I can do is I can offset this by 20. There. Okay? Those are the only hidden lines in the top view. And in the front view, again, نفس السطح. This surface is going to make a hidden line here. So just change this to hidden line. That is the object. If I keep it to a scale of 1:1, it will be a little too big, right? So what should I do? Change the scale? No, it's not that much of a difference. What I can do is I can come here, I can move this whole thing down just a little. And now if I look at the preview, okay guys,
Okay.
this is the final product. This is what I expect from you. Okay, so next class on Sunday, you need to bring me this object and this object. This object we did in class. This is your homework. On Sunday you have to bring me these two objects with a printout like this. Okay? I need a printout like this. Clear?
Clear.
Okay, best of luck to you. Assalamu alaikum.